Hi, I'm Jay Francisco from 98.9 WMMO FM. I'm the midday host here at WMMO. You know, I got my first hair restoration when I was 39, and the thing that got me interested was that fairly quickly I noticed that suddenly I'd started losing hair. So I decided to go in and do the hair restoration thing, and I thought, listen, this will kind of get me back on track. And when I had it done, yeah, it made a difference. I mean, this that you see was gone. There was nothing there, so it filled it in nicely. But I knew that it wasn't enough. I knew that I would have to go and have more done. But I was hesitant because the first time around, the way it used to be, they had to cut this strip of skin out and then harvest from that. And you know, it wasn't that terrible, but it wasn't that nice either, because you end up with the stitches across the back, and that's fine, I can deal with that, but probably the worst part is you end up with this permanent scar right across the back. I wanted to have another procedure done, but I was concerned that I would then have another scar, and I didn't want to have two scars, so I said, well, it is what it is, I'll have to leave it as it is. Till I found out about this Neograft procedure, and there's no cutting, there's no scar. And I thought, this is incredible. Not only is the technology so much better, but they can fix the things that you had done previously from the old technology. I'm in. I'm going in 2 days, and I wish it was today. I wish I could go in right now and get it done, because I can't wait. I'm thinking, I would say probably 3 to 6 months from now, it's going to be a whole different story. And then after that, it's permanent. We're off and running. I got in there about 8:30 or so, and it was actually a pretty easy process. Very, I want to say low-key, and I definitely got to say very low pressure. You're awake the entire time. You can take a nap if you'd like to, and that wouldn't be a big deal. But for me, I stayed awake for it, and pretty much put you on a table that is more or less like a massage table, and you just lay down and they just get to work. They map out the direction in which your follicles naturally occur in your scalp. Because what I found out is for every person, your follicles don't just do one unique thing. They change, and it's almost like a fingerprint, the way your follicles are laid out on your scalp. So they map that out, and then when they plant the follicles back in that they've taken from the donor area, they put them back in that same pattern. That way, when everything grows back in, it doesn't look fake. It looks real because it's your hair, and it's growing in the pattern that it always grew in. It wasn't painful. It's a tiny needle, and they don't have to go deep. That's one of the cool things with this Neograft procedure, is they're not going deep. They just need to go right into this first level, which is where your follicles are placed. So they don't need to really do anything big. It's just some pokes. You know, sometimes you're at work or you're out with your friends, and you might think, yeah, you know, I don't quite look as young as I feel, and gosh, you know, I've been losing my hair since I was in my 20s or something. That's over and done with. If you've been putting up with that for 5, 10, 15, 20 years of losing your hair, this is the way you get it solved forever. With the Neograft procedure, it is a one-day process. You don't get cuts. You don't get scars. The hair is moved from one spot to the other, and it will grow forever. You're going to be getting the haircuts, you're going to be shampooing, you're going to be doing whatever it is you want to do. It's going to be your own hair from this area growing up here. Done. Forever.